You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Rejected by McGee.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
James. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Lillard to McCollum. Driving right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Los Angeles, they have it. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Knocked loose. Has a look. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
I got this clown. Let's go.
It goes down. Do you feel he's finally established himself as a star in this league?
Yes, this year, Dame time equals prime time, averaging 28 points, 7 assists per game. But the thing you love about him the most, a career best in player efficiency rating and win shares. And most importantly, he's led the Portland Trail Blazers to their best conference finish with 49 wins in the past 18 years. That's big time.
Los Angeles has the basketball. And a nice finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Seth Curry. C.J. McCollum. 2-4 now.
CJ. He continues to make a case as a Pantheon shooter. There are only 3 players in the league, though, that rival him in terms of volume and percentage from long-range attempts. And that's Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and J.J. Redick. He possesses a unique set of skills that makes him incredibly difficult to guard. First off, a dead-eye shooter who has an uncanny handle, who can attack you from different angles with a high basketball IQ, shows you why you're going to have your hands full. Good luck with that one.
Deep right corner. Nice pass to get things going.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
McCollum with the basketball. 14-13 our score. It's a 1-point game. Knocked loose. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Seth Curry to McCollum. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. So it remains Portland basketball. Seth Curry.
Watch Cutter. Watch Cutter. Watch Cutter.
Fires the 3, and he buries it. Jay upping the ante from beyond the arc.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Buries it. It's a 3.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball is in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Knocked loose.
Oh, you guarding me? Please give me the ball. Please give me the ball.
Shot by McGee, no good. Portland's got it. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
And they call it
a simple touch foul.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Show me something better than that, baby. Game time.
McCollum into the front court. They trail by 7. Here comes the screen. To the basket's McCollum, but his shot won't go down.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
C.J. McCollum, now 4 for 9.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
McCollum with the basketball. Right now, down 7. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. There's the toss. McCollum into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. McCollum to the basket, but he's unable to finish.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen. Shut up, shut up.
The screen sets him up for 2.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Josh Hart. 4-3. Can't get the bounce. It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Josh Hart. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
To McCollum, going to launch beyond the arc. The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 6.
McCollum with the basketball. They find themselves down 10. From long range, Beasley takes down the board.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
To Stevenson. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen. Seth Curry to McCollum. Not good.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. McCollum to Harkless. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Short jumper stays out.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's the player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Lakers ball. Over to the right side. Oh, he had him there for a second. Here comes the screen. JaVale McGee. To Stevenson. Oh, he got a piece of it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Cleans it up. C.J. McCollum. He's now at 40% from the field.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Slams it down.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
McCollum into the front court. His team leads it by 10. And counted at the rim.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 8, Al-Farouq Aminu.
Goes to the left side. Lets it fly from long range. Can't force those. Stevenson misses. Trailblazers with the basketball to Seth Curry. Probing the defense to Seth Curry. It's a turnover as they head the other way. To the rim. Flushes down the slam. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up. Shot.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Fires the three. Another chance. Works it up top. To Stevenson. Deep two there. Won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Lakers come up with it. That's going to be out of bounds. Desperation shot here from half court. Knocks it down at the buzzer from half court. He lined it up perfectly. What an end to the first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as
Into the game for the Portland Trailblazers, number 27, Yusuf Nurkic. Into the game for Los Angeles, number 2.
to Kyle Kuzma. And scores.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To James. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Right.
Here comes the screen. Lillard to Seth Curry. From the painted area, won't go down. And scores. Strong take.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Nothing going here on that drive. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Time to shuffle things up. Lillard. C.J. McCollum. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
It's Kuzma up to block the shot. Rondo with the basketball. They lead it by 14. It's denied by LeBron. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his fourth block of the evening.
James, message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more...
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Portland has the ball. Lillard to Nurkic. Around the perimeter. And the finish at the rim.
The assist from number 0, Damian Lillard.
Stuffs it down with authority.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
In the second quarter.
You gotta get up on that.
D's got it. Damian Lillard. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Kyle Kuzma. Has a chance, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. It's Portland ball. McCollum goes to the right side. Off the assist.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Pass to the rim. McCollum with the basketball. His guys down big. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
The assist from number 3, C.J. McCollum.
James into the front court. He'll run the offense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
19-footer at the buzzer, and he hits. Late heave to beat the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Lillard to McCollum. Add 2 points to the board.
All right, you got the first bucket of the second half. Now get a stop, because honestly, that's where your troubles were in the first.
To James. Kyle Kuzma. That's no good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Deep right corner. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
To James. LeBron James. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Surprised to say the least. I know I didn't expect LeBron to be back in the 2-1-6. But as we know, we should come to expect the unexpected with him every time.
Missed a wide open look. To Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope. That won't go. Lillard. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Lillard to McCollum. Nurkic rocking the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
JaVale McGee. To Kyle Kuzma for 3. Cleans it up. James. LeBron James. He's 3 for 7.
Old school equals high percentage.
Trailblazers take over.
I got him. Here we go.
Lillard. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
JaVale McGee tosses, flushes down the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Gets it in the left corner. McCollum won't go down.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Now the Blazers will use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. To James. Fires the three. He missed his first four from downtown. He finally gets a three to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Finishes strong.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the second season in a row. Stop it.
Baseline drive. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Portland's got it. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. McCollum into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
Screen, I got your help.
Lillard to McCollum. Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
To Kyle Kuzma. Here's a chance from long range. Second effort. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To McCollum. 4-3. A tough make there for C.J. McCollum. Can't fault the defender on that one.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you.
Oh, the spin to set up the dunk.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
To McCollum. Beyond the arc for 3. And it's Kuzma able to clear the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
To Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell-Pope to James. Scores from the post.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. C.J. McCollum. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Hey, switch. I got him.
Going to launch beyond the arc. And a putback slam.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Lillard to McCollum from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. down for McGee.
Double.
Gets it in the right corner. To Caldwell Pope. Lets it fly from long range. Good offense beating good defense. Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Caldwell Pope.
I got him. Trap. Got him.
Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
JaVale McGee to James. Throws it up. Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Portland has the ball.
Here we go.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Got it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Got so far.
Big finish at the rim.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
To James.
Got him. Good trap.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Beasley. Stuffs it down with authority.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
It's Portland ball. Lillard knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Josh Hart. For three, it's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
And body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Three-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. So possession stays with the Blazers. Lillard to Seth Curry. Oh, it's blocked by Ingram.
Sent a message on that one.
Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Seth Curry. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Pick up.
Locked up, boy. I got your help here.
To James. Fires the three. That's what the King does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for three.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Lillard to Seth Curry. Here's a chance from long range, and McGee there for the rebound.
Uh-oh, lock-up time.
4-3. Brandon Ingram is going to get 3 shots here. A career 65% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Second of 3, got it. 3 for 3. Nice. Trailblazers take over. Has a look. And strokes it.
And CJ is a guy that doesn't get the respect that he deserves on a nationwide level. 3 straight seasons averaging over 20 points per game. He's a guy that's automatically in range once he leaves the car entering the stadium.
McCollum with the basketball. Down a bundle. Beyond the arc for 3. Not getting the bounce. To James. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Oh, LeBron James. Not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
And throws it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
And McCollum sneaks in for the rebound. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Nothing going here on that drive. To James. From long range. Tough shot. Well defended. Portland's got it. McCollum. Not that time. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter with the Lakers in command. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
McCollum into the front court. His guys down big. Great dish to set it up. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Blocked by Collins. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. To James. Lets it fly from long range, trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3. Can't connect. It's no good. Rejected by McGee.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
LeBron with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. To Caldwell Pope. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
McCollum with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And McGee there for the rebound. Caldwell Pope. For 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Good look that time, but off the mark. LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Beasley. Nothing going here on that drive. James, well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
To Caldwell Pope. Fires the three, and the Blazers clear the rebound. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
And a throwdown.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Free throws coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
C.J. McCollum at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer, so it stays with the L.A. Lakers. Substitution being made in this one. Caldwell Pope. Has a chance. And it's Aminu with the rebound. Lillard. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Lillard. From the painted area, won't go down. Lobs it up. Flushes down the slam. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between 2 players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Damian Lillard has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. Off the mark on the first free throw.
For the Portland Trailblazers, number 11,
Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
To Stevenson. Kyle Kuzma. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
To Lillard, trying to cash in. Lillard with a shot, no. To Kyle Kuzma. Portland has the ball. Lillard.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. To Lillard. Down low for Leonard. And the Lakers clear.
Make that, baby. Make that.
Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative. Because right now, the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Knocked loose. Lillard. Here's a chance from long range. Cleans it up. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
To James. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Knocked loose. 4-3. It's LeBron with the rebound. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
That's me.
Lillard. Shot from the lane won't go. To Kyle Kuzma. Beyond the arc for 3. Count the triple.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
It's Portland ball. Lillard. And he finishes at the rim. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Kyle Kuzma. Has a look. Rondo shot won't go down. McCollum into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To McCollum. Count it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Gets it in the left corner. It's James. Wide open look, won't go. McCollum. Turned away by LeBron James.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
He throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Kyle Kuzma. James. Going to launch beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you, me and you.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Kyle Kuzma. He gets it.
You hear a lot of talk about Donovan Mitchell, but Kyle Kuzma is probably one of the biggest surprises in the draft last year. Averaging around 16 points per game and became an all-rookie first team after being drafted 27th overall.
And look out. Big finish at the rim. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
JaVale McGee. Over to the right side. James. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Knocked loose. To James from long range. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland, as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Lets it fly from long range, and that's rebounded by Kuzma.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, that's a scary thing to watch.
McGee powers it through.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Great feed. James, add 2 points to the board.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Knocked loose. Fires the three, and the rebound comes to Kuzma. Lakers at the controls right now. To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Deep three at the buzzer. How about that? A three at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
on. I just wanna see you sweat.
Wait.
Max out. Bust out. Max out.